gentleman from Nigeria. And as I talk to you right now, La Bruska, Lima. As I talk to you right now, there is fire on the mountain. There is fire on the mountain, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Mr. Boxer. I love you.
There is a big fire burning on the mountain. Modesta, you have gone too far. Modesta, you have gone too far. And this has cost you losing views.
It's the King of Trouble talk show with real experience, with real culture, and people across the world. Let's travel.
Man, what's good? What's good? Look who we got back in the building, the infamous Cleo.
What's poppin'?
Hey, man, Cleo, mommy, I'm killing this watermelon. Let me tell y'all one thing. When Cleo coming here, you know what time it is. You know what I mean? So we about to get, Cleo, listen. You know I had to get in contact with you because I'm gonna be honest with you. Man, like this situation right here, you know, I need your input on this right here because, you know, this here, the village is on fire right now, like never before. So one of my subscribers said to me, and I'm going to tell you something, one of my subscribers said to me that, man, you know, and I want you to give your analysis about this because the subscribers, this is what Diana Center said to me. Why Davey busy putting his lips all over MARWA ass now? A couple months ago, he was on here saying MARWA an abuser, that he would never have love for him. Hold up now, Cleo. Let me finish chewing this watermelon, because I want your input. This is what I'm talking about. They think like they was enemies to try to make it like MARWA was the worstest person in the world, to try to engage the crowd mind to come towards him like he was such a good guy. But the whole time, they was playing the audience. Talk to me, Cleo, what you think?
Oh, what's his name again? What's the little kid?
He talk like this. Hey, my name is David Jr. No? Then my name's David Jr. That's him.
Yeah, the guy, I don't know, but I see the symptoms. I see the symptoms of the kind of a, you know, I'm sorry to say this, but to me, I don't know whether I am correct, but you can correct me. The guy is he bisexual or what exactly is it? Because when a person is bisexual, has a personality disorder, this personality disorder can create problems of bunch of lies. So I heard a story where Dave Jr. had posted his number, you know, to ask anybody who wants to get into contact with him can do that. So I understand that Modesta, one of the reactors, got into contact with him because she wanted to help Annie to have a YouTube channel. And, you know, if you check properly, if you look at all the videos of Modesta in the past, she had been defending Dave Jr. all the time.
Yep, that's the truth.
So when you defend somebody so much, people become spoiled. I'll give you an example. If a woman loves their husband or the boyfriend so much, the boyfriend tend to turn his head away and go and look for another, you know, woman. When a man loves a woman so much, and what happens? The man or the woman looks for another partner. So I think Modesta had no faintest idea that these are individuals that live in lies, acting in ways that don't match their words. Now, if you look properly, I don't watch David Jr. to be quite frank, but I have just seen him only once, and I've realized that he lies and he has the symptoms of bisexual disorder. A person with that is a bisexual, but has kind of disorders. This can it reveals in the ways. I'll give an example. If a person says things that does not match his actions or what he says, what he means. Like, for example, I saw David Jr. says he does not want to expose Modesta, but he was exposing at the same time. If you watch his video, he says, I do not want to expose anyone or any person. Now, if, let's say, for example, if Modesta, let's say just an example, Modesta is a married woman.
But listen, Cleo, Modesta said, expose me. And Modesta wanted him to expose him. Don't half-bit do the video. Let's bring it all the way through. Go ahead, keep on talking, Cleo. What's your opinion?
Cool. So I understand. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. That Modesta said, expose me. You go ahead and expose me. But what I'm trying to say here is that Modesta had no faintest idea that you don't give so much love, like you don't, because many Africans many Caribbeans do not have a friends. You don't have a friends. So if you do it too much, a person gets spoiled. So what I'm trying to say here is Modesta had a good intention, but she had forgotten that a person later on, because if David Jr. has got personality disorder and being whatever, maybe either, as I said, I see symptoms of either somebody who is gay, somebody who is because he's not transgender, so I wouldn't say because he's transgender, but he's a guy who does business with the ladies, with the girls, some of them younger than him. He does business with them to pay them and to say, you're going to act as my girlfriend. And that's the whole idea. I mean, if you look back, there was a girl who even confessed in one of the videos that, no, I was just doing a business with the dev. I'm going to try to look for that video. I saw it once, but because I was not on a reaction, she said to her friend that, were you dating Dave? I think some of your viewers will remember that video. Are you dating Dave? He said, no, she said, like, I was only doing a business with him. I was just pretending to be with him as we're just playing. So she got paid by Davey. The business was done. So Davey, I'm not saying Davey is bisexual or is gay, but he has the symptoms of a person of a transgender, gay, and bisexual. Again, he passes off a story to someone and tells a story and gives a story to somebody. So in the video, Dave is showing a girl, a lady who is digging for some information. I think she's a reactor, but she supports IMR, I think. He is giving her information. Now, any person who gives that information about Modesta, in that way, he's passing it off. I want you, King the Traveler, understand me very correctly here. Any person who has got those symptoms of passing off a story to somebody else, and that person starts telling a story the other way around. Because let me give you an example. Let's say Modesta, as a married woman, or as not married, let's say if she was a girl, and she had a crush on she had a crush on Davey. Let's say, for example, she had a crush on Davey. Let's say this was a true story. King the Traveler, let me ask you this question. is there any girl in your life from primary school, high school to college, any person who had a crush on you? You never had? Do you tell your friends, do you tell other girls, hey, listen, any guy who tells another girl that this girl has got a crush on me, that person is not straight. That is completely disorder. So let me ask you, King the Traveler, has any girl ever had crush on you in your life?
Definitely, plenty females had crush on me. Plenty female had crush on me. So what's the major question about that? All around the world, and yeah. I can't find my lady. All around the world, and yeah. All right, what's good though?
So yeah, King the Traveler, thank you very much for answering it. But if any girl comes to you and says, I have a crush on you, then you go out and tell, hey, Bonnie, listen up, Bonnie, brother, this girl's like I have a crush on me. But you don't tell me, you tell another lady, you tell another girl that this girl has a crush on me. You're telling another girl that this girl has a crush on me. That person is not a man. He's not a man. He's lacking. Maybe he's got 75% feminine in his body, in his system, and 25 from the because his voice is not broken. Davey's voice is not broken or is trying to protect it. And again, there's that personality disorder, or there's that symptoms of transgender and gay and whatever. These are our brothers. I mean, gay, we have friends that are gays. We have friends that are transgender. We have people that are they are bisexual. Now, I'll give you another one. When Davey speaks, he's high, you know? And he's able to get away with the lying because he's always high. When he was telling that story for Modesta and trying to think that he's in his little symptoms that he's exposing, but he's not exposing at the same time. He was saying it as if he's high. His eyes were going up and down, going this way. Now, you must watch Davey when he's high. It's not because he's high, maybe he's on ecstasy or is doing marijuana or dacha or weed, but because he has a mental that disorder, and his eyes will roll like that, you know, like he's a woman. He rolls his eyes all the time like he's high or he's like a woman. And that is the muscles on his face cannot fake. The muscles cannot fake. The unbroken voice of a man cannot fake. So those are disorders. So when he speaks, he feels like he's high and he's able to get away with the lying. Okay? And when he lies when any person, King of the Traveler, I want you to hear me clearly. When any person lies about something without any apparent reason, I'm going to repeat, King the Traveler. When any person lies without any apparent reason, I'm going to repeat again. If any person lies without any apparent reason, that person is showing the symptoms. And if it's a man, Davey was lying about Modesta without apparent reason.
Well, let me ask you a question. You know, Cleo, my opinion at Davey, he lied about Modesta because they need some attention and some drama in the village. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the Big Dip in MARWA channel. I don't know if you see, but they need something to boost up. So they're trying to use reactors to help them get their channel up stronger. See, I believe at the end of the day, MARWA's in control of Davey Jr. and all of them. So MARWA tell them what to do and they execute it. Because MARWA don't want to look like he doing it, because it's almost like he telling Modesta and Black Beauty TV and the reactors, we need you. We need you to help us out. So they get Davey Jr. to do it. You see what I'm saying?
That's a problem, that if you continue taking the route of trying to, buy the subscribers to increase them to 1 million subscribers, all these 1 million subscribers, whatever, it did not come by subscribers themselves. It did not come by subscribers themselves. I'm gonna repeat. They did not get 1 million subscribers for like organically. I'm gonna repeat. They did not get 1 million subscribers organically. They just used that to get investors, to get attention, and they did that. And you're gonna say this person has got more subscribers. If you got a 1 million subscribers, 1 point something million subscribers, and your views are like it's not organic. I gotta tell you this. It's not organic. So when you stop paying, if you look at IMR's subscribers, they're stagnant, because he can't pay no more. So you gotta be careful when you do something that's not organic. So many of these things that you're watching are like IMR, Dave Jr., as the topic is suggested, that is, David Jr. If he says anything of vague and you are saying because King the Traveler says, no, because it seeks attention. Listen, even if a YouTuber, any YouTube channel shows the personality of people. If you look at the people's channel, David channel, so even if he does it to market, to get people, to get attention, and to stir up things, and to talk about, you do not take that risk, that route, to talk about Modesta, and to say Modesta wants me, or she wanted me, or she has a crush on me. That route is called false information. So I don't think even subscribers would condone false information. I'm telling you right now, most people that are watching you guys, your reactors videos, they're watching because of the gossip. They love gossip. But when it goes to that drama of trying to, it goes together with the personality. I gotta tell you this. Any public figure on YouTube out there, whatever he's doing, if you want to know him, you must check his channel. So whether he's doing it for drama or not, let me just make it very clear. Whether Dave Jr. is doing it, is dramatizing this and problematizing this in order to get attention, it's still linked, connected to his personality. So I'll tell you this. He knows, he's doing it vague because you said he's doing it for drama to create this, this attention. But I would say to you, is doing it vaguely because it's not true. So when a person does things vaguely, it means that that thing is connected to his personality. He's gonna do it again. If somebody steals something and for the drama, he's gonna do it again and again, constantly. So, because listen, he's gonna change the story. If he's doing for the drama, he's gonna change the story again. Because this person has lost it. He was supposed to build the Seventh-day Adventist church. He told the views, his subscribers, I'm going to build the church. That's what he said. He keeps changing the story for so-called drama, but that does not take away his disorders. It does not take away his disorders. Like, for example...
So let me ask you something, Cleo.
Yeah.
You don't think his disorder... I'm going to touch down on a different surface. It's called a pathological liar disorder. The disorder is called anything for views disorder. This disorder is called that I have to lie to entertain people, and yes. I might forget what I said in the last video because I'm just telling lies after lies after lies. Because the problem is this: that once you continue to lie, you forget your lies. And you forget you did it. So you don't think that that's the disorder? Because it's all fake. Because let me tell you something. When you being honest, the truth gonna prevail. But when you start lying, you forget your lies and you all over the place.
You become obsessive.
Yeah, so my whole thing is, I think what have done happen is that, MARWA spoke about this fake masterclass and how he was going to, people was going to pay him to train for him to train him, but he need a master class. What do you think? His views dropping. So how you going to train somebody about a master class and his views dropping? Because what he was doing, what I think what MARWA messed up at, MARWA knew he was a traveler YouTuber, right? But he was bragging about his villa, this and that, and knock everything off a track as the traveling. So he just was telling, even he was telling a bunch of lies. Like MARWA, forget what he says. He say one thing, he do another. And it's just like clickbaiting, but they're clickbaiting their mind. When I say clickbaiting their mind, they're basically bringing false realities to the surface of people. And every time they're bringing it, it's like, oh, I forgot I said this. Oh, man. And now the people, they don't know that the people is in tune on what they're doing. And now they mix up all over the place.
Okay, so you're right. I like the way you put it. It means that you understand what I was trying to say. Remember, if you go to the internet and type the YouTubers who lied and they even lost their channel in the process of lying, those people are sick in their head. They have a disorders, you know? I mean, it's not difficult for anybody to do it for drama, for YouTube to get money. He does not need to dramatize it. People already liked him, you know. They liked him. Modesta was one of them. But you disrespect a woman who wants to support your cause. You disrespect a woman who supports your cause. I'm going to repeat. You disrespect a woman who is not even from Kenya and who supports your cause.
Flag on the play though, Cleo. You don't think that Davey Jr. disrespect Modesta? Because, so this is the thing. You asked for money. Modesta pushed the issue to go ahead and donate towards him. It was a good cause. Everybody felt sorry for him, but Davey Jr. got mad because Modesta said, now you need to be transparent with the money. To show people that you're not asking for, let's say for an example, 2,000 American dollars, and you asking for 4,000 American dollars when the project cost 2,000. I think that's when everything got out of hand, because basically, instead of Davey Jr. really had the right mindset to do the right thing with the money, his whole goal was to con people. But see, Modesta lifestyle and Black Beauty did not know that's what he wanted to do, is con people. They thought that he was going to be legit and did the right thing with the money. So when the problems start is when they're saying, hold up now, you asking the donors for way more money than the project costs. So what is your intentions? Are you doing this to pretend to the audience and gain off of them and run a game and act like you being so nice to the community? I think that's when David Jr. started lashing off at Modesta because he got mad.
You're right, because, you know, I'll tell you something. You are saying exactly what I said. A snake will never change to become something else. So even if a snake try to dramatize something, it does not mean that a snake will change. There's that kind of narcissistic. Exactly what I'm just repeating what you said. This guy who has, you know, disorders that mostly is faced by, you know, gays, our brothers, our gay brothers, and our lesbian, whatever, and our bisexual friends and the brothers and sisters. He has this disorder. He will not change. Remember, King the Traveler, look at your own videos, man. We've been saying we don't trust. When Modesta was busy supporting Dave, you know, and standing by Dave and defending Dave, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to try to repeat here. When Modesta, we were saying we don't trust Dave. I said in many videos.
Hey, listen, Cleo, I want to say you my witness, because let me tell you, I remember we were speaking in a video and you got a little upset at me. And I said, Cleo, listen, I'm not saying you wrong and I don't think you wrong. But the issue we had is other reactors was taking up for the situation.
That's what
but
I
you
say.
continue and you said out your mouth, listen, they are no good. I'm telling you, it's all a lie in a game. But I'm glad that everything is coming to the surface now, because now all the reactors can see for themselves like, man, boy, these villages are full of scammers on every which way in the book. You can't even be nice to them. You can't even trust how everything is pretended. And let me tell you, that's just like Mayuna girl, she got me, man. She was on there. I thought she was sad and depressed and crying. Man, let me tell you what she did, man. And one of my ground team said, man, why you ain't watch the video till the end? The Stella Mayuna girl been laughing the whole time. So the whole time she fake it and act like she was sad, and guess what? In the end, she been laughing like it was a joke. Tell me, ha ha ha! I'm not going to cancel my YouTube. No way in a million years. Not over here. Ha 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 ha! Yeah. I said, wait a minute, bro. Stella Mayuna, and the first thing come to me because I remember Davey Jr. had push her and tell people to go to her channel, and that's the same tactic Davey Jr. did to scam the people in America to get his GoPro and to get his shoes and all that.
You know, that's how, you know, what you call compulsive, obsessive, compulsive. This, I'm telling you, it doesn't, if you don't have a control over this, like, I like the way you said it. We've been saying it. I don't know why it's becoming a new thing. People are only talking about Davey only now. Go and checking the travelers past the videos. We said we don't trust this person. We don't trust, and even King the Traveler imitated. Remember, you imitated even his voice.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Hey, my name's Davey Jr. Yeah, I don't know how to do the facial movement and all that kind of stuff, you know. Her name's Davey Jr. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what, though? Cleo, I want to jump the subject right quick. You see MARWA, right? Let me tell you one thing. MARWA there right now, and this is when the constructive criticism got to kick in. Man, MARWA running around Argentina like a cut-off head turkey. People in Argentina showing us buildings and cars and talking about how big the cars is. Who want to see that mess? No editing in this video. All he doing is walking around. He don't know. Us reactors helping him survive in the game. But he said we hating on him. Bro, we not hitting. Your own crowd seeing it. Your crowd saying bring some good content, but guess what he doing? The problem is this. Since he don't throw all his candy in the sand, and when I mean throw all his candy in the sand, the friends that he had and a lot of people that was backing him ain't gonna back him no more. So he got to spend his own money on his own journey. But he want to spend all the money in the Playboy Mansion. So now think about plane tickets, think about food, think about Airbnb, how much money he actually making off a video, how much money he gonna have for his villa to go back in Africa.
He's the only YouTuber that I know that does not use his own money to help other people, and then he asks other people to help him to help others, and he has to get his share from that. Bruh, that kind of operation, it's kind of hard to a lot of people, because if you are making money as rich as you claim, but you don't use your money to help even the poorest person on the street, but you still go ahead and beg, ask other people to assist you in your endeavors. However, you don't take out the money from your pocket, and you still live in, I don't know right now where he is, but I gotta tell the brother, I'm gonna start telling this guy first, Davey Jr., we need to give him advice, and he needs to make sure that he starts acting like a real African, because we've been told, do not attack your own brothers. You King the Traveler, everybody else, everybody is been told, even Modesta, they've been saying, don't attack your own people from Africa. Now, everybody else is keeping quiet. Let me repeat. People have said that we hate Dave, we hate Ayamara, we hate Dimwango, we hate what's it called, Congrats Mom or Ankomo. But do you think why everybody is keeping quiet when Modesta was attacked by a little tadpole? I'm going to repeat. Why you subscribers who are following all this story and you love the gossip, sometimes you forget to subscribe, sometimes you forget to push a like, sometimes you forget to put a comment. You watch it for free, but you don't comment back to say, no, but now you have crossed the line. Because as I said, when somebody has crossed the line in the symptoms of disorder of a person that has a problem with his gender, or has chosen the path of paying other ladies as his girlfriends, but he knows he's not as straight as a ruler, that person, we call it a borderline. You know, that's called a borderline. When you have crossed the line, it means a borderline. So you're not even dramatizing. Let me repeat. Let me just say this. So let me just go ahead. Modesta is older. Okay? Modesta is older than Dave. I'm going to repeat. Modesta is older than Dave. And
She got a lot of knowledge. She got more knowledge than him.
Exactly. I'm going to repeat again. I'm going to say something. Modesta is a married woman with a husband. She's a mother. She's a wife. She's a YouTuber who's contributing to the entertainment on YouTube.
But I want to say this to you. You know where the flag come into play with Modesta? I'm going to tell you why I think they get offended at Modesta. Because you got a mother. I want you to think about this. Modesta, tell it for what it is. She don't sugarcoat. She don't beat around the bush. But David Jr. and MARWA them used to a mother that might tell them a little something to do right, but they usually roll with their kids. So I think that's why they get offended, because as Modesta bringing knowledge and a way of letting you, it's almost like I'm trying to give you constructive criticism to get your life together. And they're like, I don't want to hear from Modesta, because my own mama would not tell me nothing like that. My own mama will roll with the flow like I roll with the flow. But Modesta, Black Beauty TV, and the reactors ain't playing that. You feel me? It's like telling them about their behind when you're not doing right. If you're not doing right, I'm not going to tell you doing right. That's the bottom line. You wrong, you wrong. And they're not used to that.
So, yeah, I like your point today, King of the Traveler. I really dig the way you're expressing yourself in a very matured ways of expressing yourself. You know, the fact of the matter is, if Dave puts his number and say, guys, listen, my number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and whatever. Guys, call me. Anybody can call me. If you want to communicate with me, please call me. Then Modesta goes like, oh, this is okay. I like this kid, you know, because he's like, you know, he wants to help people. So I think I can relate it to what? That's what Modesta felt. He's a betrayer. He's a pimp. He's a snitcher. He snitched. Because, as I said, when Davey gave extensive details, let me repeat. When Davey gave extensive details about Modesta, and at the same time he was telling a lie, and at the same time he was high. Biologically, there's a weed in his body, in his system, because he's always high. You know, biologically, he does not need to smoke more, but there is that thing that exists. Every person has that. There's alcohol in every human being. The chemicals in every human being, but he has it too much, and it's causing antisocial, is causing avoidant to tell the truth. I'm gonna repeat, it's causing Dave avoidant to tell the truth. I'm gonna repeat, it's causing Dave avoidant to tell the truth. Now, avoidant is a symptom of this disorder with the people that are bisexual, people that are gay, transgender. These are our brothers and sisters, and we live with them, we love them, we're part of them, but this is a symptom that they face. Do not think when somebody is bisexual or is gay, does not have symptoms and problems and disorders. They do. They face many problems just like everybody else. So when he's now, the problem, what I'm saying is, Dave now is depending on dramatizing in order to have more views. I'm going to repeat. Dave is dependent to get more views, to dramatize in order to get more views. I'm going to repeat. Dave is dependent on getting more views or dramatize to get more views. Now, the word dependent is what happens when a person is dependent on drugs, is dependent on his disorders, is dependent on his parents, is dependent on the issues that can cause problems and can cause disappointment, like how Modesta has become disappointed in her life. She's a strong woman. You can't break her down. But now Dave has become dependent. I'm going to say this again. Dave has become dependent on YouTube and dramatized because there is a link from his personality disorder and paying the ladies to act as his girlfriends, you know, and doing business with them of acting, you know, because it's a drama, but not being straight, not telling the truth. How do we know he's not straight? We know he's not straight because we know through the scope of his lies. I'm going to repeat. How do we know that Dave is not straight as a ruler? We know that through his dependence of telling lies and dramatize in order to get views and being obsessed of that and telling the lies and telling as if he's telling the truth and telling the two sides of the story. I do not want to expose Modesta, but he is exposing Modesta. That is the personality disorder. That is not a drama. That is very anxious. I'm going to repeat. That is very anxious. It's being anxious. It's anxiety. So this is what happens when a person becomes like that, and David later on becomes defensive because he's now confronted by his own lies. Dave is confronted by his own lies about Modesta. I'm going to repeat. Dave is confronted by his own lies about Modesta. Modesta is a wife, is a mother to her children. She's not in Kenya. She is she's in that place where she is. Everybody knows where she is. And she is a professional. She has her degrees. She's not at the same level as Dave. She's more educated than Dave. She helps the world. She helps people that are sick. She helps the sick people in the world. She is the mother. She takes care of the house. She cannot think of going out with Dave. So Dave picks up a person that's older than him in disrespecting because he is dependent. Dave is dependent on telling lies all the time because he survives by when more views comes in, the more money comes in. That is called disorder. That is not the right thing to do. Many YouTubers, they go to YouTube, they have lost their YouTube channel by telling lies. I'm going to repeat. Many YouTubers have lost their channel by telling lies. I'll give another example. Who's this? Ayamara wanted Modesta to lose her channel. I'm going to repeat. Ayamara wanted Modesta to lose her channel because Ayamara suspected that Modesta was telling lies. I'm going to repeat. Ayamara suspected that Modesta was telling lies. Now here comes the little tadpole with some kind of a disorders and with his highness and tells lies and everything is okay. Where is Ayamara in this? Where is Ayamara? What kind of Ayamara? I'm asking anybody who is connected to Ayamara. Please ask Ayamara to ask David to ask his followers to disconnect the channel of his brother for lying. So Ayamara should go out there and tell all his subscribers, guys, now let's take down David's channel because he lied about an older person to him, a person that can be his aunt, a person that can give him some kind of wisdom. And because of that, I say there is obsessive, compulsive about this little tadpole. He's got a passive, aggressive, and depressive. He's depressing people, he's depressing himself, and he's so passive, he's aggressive. Because if you're gonna dramatize anything on YouTube in the name of more views and more subscribers and more money. It's called aggressive. Now, this is a part of the disorders. If any person who's so aggressive, aggressive does not mean physically, but it means with your mouth. If you aggressive verbally, it's a disease. It's a disease. It's illness. It's a disorder. Now, who attacks anybody who is professional like Modesta? Modesta is a professional. She does her research. She does all her stuff. She's a straightforward. She didn't have she cannot, how can Modesta go out with the person who is paying little ladies, little girls, and get drunk, get drunk with the donations, get drunk with the donations money, donors money. He gets drunk. On his birthday, he was high with the donors money. And the donors and subscribers, they give him money. Go get drunk, man. Go get drunk, my little boy. Go get drunk. He goes there and he gets drunk. He even forgets about Uncle Mo. The one he claims that, Uncle Mo, he helps Uncle Mo, whatever. He forgotten about it because he has a personality disorder. I'm going to say this again. This guy, Dave Tadpole, has disorders. He forgotten about his Uncle Mo on his birthday. And he wished that he could go to Nairobi by himself and leave Uncle Mo. I don't know wherever he went to invest. I don't know which part, where Nairobi, whatever. I'm not sure. But wherever he went, but he only with the Uncle Mo because he was afraid of the donors might complain. Because the donors obviously wanted Uncle Mo to be there. So he has some kind of a disorder. Please, King the Traveler. I know your heart is passionate. Your heart has got compassion. I know your heart has empathy. But now here you are dealing with the family that is a state case. This is a state case. It's not a drama. I'm going to repeat. This is a state case. Everybody has been doing these things from JB and Dimwango, from Modesta and this guy, Dave, from Ayamara and underage, So this is a state case. It's not a drama for views. Guys, you got to be serious about this. I know you love drama. You love gossip. But this is a matter of a state case. I'm going to repeat. This is a matter of a state case. So, again, Dave, you disrespected a person, a lady, a mother, a wife, a friend to you, a person older than you, a person who is a nurse, which is helping a lot of people that are sick, a person who is entertaining people. The person who's entertaining people on YouTube. So I'll tell you, apologize, Dave. Apologize. I'll repeat 3 times. Dave Jr. from Ayamara's brother. Please apologize to your elders. Please apologize to our sister, to your friend, to your aunt, Modesta. You know you need help. Dave, you need help. Dave Jr.
I want to say that too, man. David Jr. I'm wrong for that, man. But that just go to show you who they really are, man. Like, for you to go that low, and guess what? Coco Mama didn't have a problem with you saying something about her because she understands you're doing a reaction too. But why you want to lie on her when she was just trying to do good? She wasn't. And then going, you don't have no evidence to show. I think that's where everything got jammed up at because David Jr. didn't know that Modesta was going to go that far and say, well, show me. But that just going to show you right there, Cleo, the village full of lies and games. But what I'm going to do, Cleo, I want you to go ahead and say what you got to say. We're going to end the show for today, and we're going to continue with another part the rest of the week.
All right. So all I can say right now, okay, right? It's the end, right? Oh yeah, I can see the time. So all I can say is that, guys, as much as you guys, you love the gossip and all that, but we got to keep it healthy. We got to keep it respectful. we gotta keep it clean, and we gotta entertain, and you gotta do it. And I would say to Modesta, my advice to Modesta, you know, sister, we're always there for you. And I'm telling you this, Modesta, we always there for you, and I'm always there for you. Do not ever again play fun young people that are younger than you. They'll mess you up. And this advice goes to Modesta. This advice goes to any person out there. If you're going to go to somebody, especially the ones that are born in 2000, do not communicate with them because they screenshot everything. There's an age difference. Now, when you know there's an age difference, don't mess around with the young people. The people that are powerful, don't mess around with the young people, radicals. This advice goes to everybody that goes out there. The last thing I want to say is it goes to Crooked the Traveler. Crooked the Traveler is a nice guy. I want the Crooked the Traveler also, and to Modesta, you guys need to apologize to each other. And I want you guys to start speaking to each other. I want to see the connection between you two. Crooked the Traveler, you need to apologize to Modesta, you know, for whatever the stuff that happens. Don't think that, you know, in the world, when you start talking to each other and then you let things like that, everybody needs a therapy. So Modesta, also, if you feel like you have harmed Crooked the Traveler, please apologize to each other. I would like to see that, and I would like to see the conversation. Modesta and a Crooked, guys, I want to make it very clear to everyone. Modesta is not dating Crooked. Crooked is not dating. They never dated with Modesta. They never had any communication before. Okay? They can comment on each other, but they never had something between them. Modesta is a married person. Crooked is a ambitious guy and is our brother. So anybody who was thinking that Modesta and Crooked were going out or something was going on between them, I'm going to repeat. If any one of you were suspecting that Modesta and Crooked could be going out whatsoever, stop. Stop it. That is pretty much cheap. And my advice to Modesta, don't contact ever again a young person because they'll put you in trouble. It has happened to a lot of people out there. It has happened to professors who sends their nude pictures to students at university, at college. And these students, because they're young, they exposed the professors all over. In Nigeria, you can go and see the videos of in Nigeria or documentary in Nigeria where these professors in Nigeria were basically wanting to sleep with, and that's what Modesta, don't liken that with Modesta. Don't liken that with Modesta. Do not. I repeat, do not. But my own advice is, Modesta, stop. Don't ever again defend, because these are radicals, man. This guy is pretty much young and is playing a young person and is cheating with the young people. Don't contact them. Do your own thing, Modesta. Don't ever again.
But I want to see this. I want to see this clear when I'm in the show, though. But you don't think that's a shame that Modesta can't reach out to the brother in a positive note? Why you want to twist Modesta words and then run and hide off with it? Like, Modesta just wanted to help the brother, and that's a shame that you can't even trust a person like that. That's supposed to be a public figure in the community. You know how embarrassing David Jr. made himself look?
Oh, King the Traveler, let me stop you. I'm so sorry. I don't disrespect you. With all due respect, stop it, King the Traveler. Not that family, man. No, bro. No. Not Ayamara, not the Dimwango, not Davey. No, don't. No. Modesta, this one I disagree. I completely disagree. You know what we've been talking about, Modesta. You know you're my sister. I love you. You know, don't take this wrong. And anybody out there who's going to take this video and say, oh, Clearbone loves Modesta. Whatever. I love my sister. I love Modesta. So you can go and react if you want to react, but I love Modesta. You can tell her husband, But I love Modesta. She's smart here.
Very
Okay?
wise.
She's smart here. She's very smart. Modesta is smart. But I completely disagree. If you know, with all due respect, I respect Modesta. I would not want you to do that ever again. This is my honest advice because I love you. I'm gonna tell you the honest. I'm not gonna be like other people lying to you. Oh, Modesta did the right thing. Modesta, like King the Traveler, is doing that. Oh, Modesta was trying to help, you know, this young man and help him, whatever. I disagree on this one. Don't ever, not that family, man. Modesta, no, not Dave, not Amara, not Dimwango, not Uncle Mo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Where's the feel of the boy? I love you. I love you. Mwah. I love you, Modesta. I love you so much. I love you. You're my sister, and I love you so much. Okay? But don't ever do that again. These young people will walk under you. You know? Don't do that. This one, don't do that. It's advice to everybody. Guys, learn a lesson from Modesta's situation. And you, Dave, I will never forgive you up until you get a therapy, you get a help. And I want you, Dave, to tell people the truth, who you are. Okay? I want you to tell people the truth. I know in Kenya they might hate to understand your stance, but you just need to tell people the truth about yourself, because your manner of telling another girl that Modesta could be thinking, oh, maybe somehow Modesta, you disrespectful to Modesta, man. I can never disrespect Modesta. I can never, because I look up to her. You know, I look up to her. You can never disrespect Modesta. Even the King of the Traveler respect Modesta. That's why King of the Traveler keeps saying, no, Modesta was trying to help, or he was trying to help. But you, Davey, no, I mean, I don't want to talk about this guy, man. These are disorders. He needs help. Oh, gosh. I can't even get emotional with this guy. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, because he's gonna do a video. I think after King of the Traveler, once he sees your video, he's gonna do a video. What is he gonna say? I love him? Bring it on, Dave. Bring it on, Dave. You gonna say I love you?
Okay. That's real. But yo, Cleo Bonnie, I'm gonna catch you later.
Welcome to Africa, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here in the village with the kids. You know how we do it, man. Africa, you know, so this is the real deal. Welcome to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a little tour with the King of Travel, man. We just making it do what it do. You know what I mean? That's word.
It's the King of Travel talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel.
Mr. Midas, the worldwide traveler, also known as the King of Travel. His life is like a movie. They think they got you figured out, but they really don't. Remember, don't just talk about it, be about it. Think bigger than your city. Let's travel. Let's travel.